lunchtime radio. Asina Chamvary, the lunchtime rocker. My friend Ango at the foot. Asinda toa coca. Yeah, takumbo spokwa nemi manzi. Papa fempane mari, noka pane mafanzi. My face name my baby, and I'm my baba. Yango happy happy. Hey, what up everybody? It's your boy T Guns. It's lunchtime radio, and right now you're listening to Chamvary, the lunchtime rocker on Power FM.
This is Center Stage with the latest and the hottest issues with Chamvary, brought to you by NMB Bank. NMB Bank, in pursuit of excellence.
On air and online power.
Something nice for the girl down. On the DK, I tune in and go to one in my DJ. I come back to the boss and never replay.
She with a baby.
Pandino kuona wakachena so ndingazo bwaira here. Pando kuona wakapoda so ndingazo chitawo here. Niwe pandino fona uchidaira ndingazo kaya here. Pandino shika saza uchimona. Ndokuita tikiri yangu, ndokuita sponano rangu, ndokuita yokati yangu, ukangondi pamukana baby. Ndokuita tikiri yangu, ndokuita sponano rangu, ndokuita yokati yangu, ukangondi pamukana. Baby njipe mukana, jikupinti machena. Baby njipe mukana, baby njipe mukana. Tineka idea, kikutini mbokutora timono tenga hugo yego nandas. Tineka idea, tepeza kusheko seretere wako tafuti wesa lip gloss. Tepeza tumbo chila, kukubajirungu kuno na kumarineta mafishongo. Semunu weku ziba, besi ndawanara kachena baby hande. Baby ndokuita tikiri yangu, ndokuita sponano rangu, ndokuita yokati yangu, ukangondi pamukana baby. Ndokuita tikiri yangu, ndokuita sponano rangu, ndokuita yokati yangu, ukangondi pamukana. Baby njipe mukana, jikupinti machena. Baby njipe mukana, baby njipe mukana. If I fall in love, I will be sure to treat you better. Be sure to treat you better. If I ever fall in love, I will be sure to treat you better. Be sure to treat you better. Baby ndokuita tikiri yangu, ndokuita sponano rangu, ndokuita yokati yangu, ukangondi pamukana baby. Ndokuita tikiri yangu, ndokuita sponano rangu, ndokuita yokati yangu, ukangondi pamukana. Baby njipe mukana, jikupinti machena. Baby njipe mukana. Shoni nangu di wane ma DJ, nasindiri kwa simple. Wakati pindira ndakachora sayani, wakati jamani pindira itona sindikati. Wangani wapindira shikanzi hopo hopo hopo. Ndichingo pina mudanzi hana yangu ya karo hane hano. Ndi power esera katokatika matsko. Vasikana ibabo vaitamba, vasikana ibabo maiwe. Maimwana kamutambiro kenyu waka, kamutambiro kenyu maya. Maimwana kamutambiro kenyu waka, kamutambiro kenyu maya. Aiwa kanopeta pekirese, kanopeta shakirese. Aiwa kanopeta pekirese, kanopeta shakirese. Wekuru jiruri pamberi, wekuru bosh beruri pasase. Wekuru jiruri pamberi, kupisa vanotaura zvavasinga sivi. Pano hapana nokumisa, baby taya unofila. Pano hapana nokutisa, enda nokumisa andisive. Ndinonzi DK, achoni rangu riri kudiwa nema DJ. Akuma pati vakuni bosa ndiri pa replay. Rambang, rambang, yeah but I wanna come kenyumaya aiwa kanopedza bheki rese kanopedza shaki rese aiwa kanopedza bheki rese kanopedza shaki rese dzira ndakatyora sayani vakati jamani pindira itona asi ndikati vangani vapindira zvikanzi ndichinopinda mudanzi hana yangu yakarohwa nehana ende pawa rese rakatokatya matswa vasikana ivavo vaitamba nevasikana ivavo maiwe mwana kamutambiro kenyu waka kamutambiro kenyu maya mai mwana kamutambiro kenyu waka kamutambiro kenyu maya aiwa kanopedza bheki rese kanopedza shaki rese aiwa kanopedza bheki rese kanopedza shaki rese rwekurudyi ruri pamberi rwekuruboshwe ruri pazasi rwekurudyi ruri pamberi kupfisa vanotaura zvavasingasivi vanhu hapana nokumisa bebi itaya unofila vanhu hapana nokudhisa enda nokumisa handizive ndinonzi dike atoni rangu riri kudiwa nemadije akumapativa kunibosa ndiri pareplay ai mwana kamutambiro kenyu waka kamutambiro kenyu maya mai mwana kamutambiro kenyu waka kamutambiro kenyu maya aiwa kanopedza bheki rese kanopedza shaki rese aiwa kanopedza bheki rese kanopedza shaki rese mwana kamutambiro kenyu waka kamutambiro kenyu maya mai mwana kamutambiro kenyu waka kamutambiro kenyu maya aiwa kanopedza bheki rese kanopedza shaki rese.
If radio DJs have taught me anything about radio, it's that you gotta do two things: turn it up and rip the knob off.
Dancehall Keddah. Amunga dego tingere chango panini, amunga dego wakasemi pu panini, amunga dego kara kumateu teu, nikuti ndau yakusorora meu meu, ndakazongoti sara shako na mama vako plus, ujarorwa na baba vako andina basa nazvo vakanditi mpasha imboko uvaudze kuti nini handidzoke ikoko ndati sara shako na mama vako plus, ujarorwa na baba vako andina basa nazvo vakanditi mpasha imboko uvaudze kuti nini handidzoke yakasvika nguva yeru samba kuti tigobhadhara zvikanzi toda mark trip some kana hariha zvikashamisa kana tete vekumaupra ipapo hapana kana akataura takati mota tichashipa nyora ichikwereti zvikanzi grosari tikati tipe kuno listi vaida grosari rinozadza supamaketi hapana changa chisipo nemishonga yemutoileti sara shako na mama vako plus ujarorwa na baba vako handina basa nazvo vakanditi mpasha imboko uvaudze kuti nini handidzoke ikoko ndati sara shako na mama vako plus ujarorwa na baba vako handina basa nazvo vakanditi mpasha imboko uvaudze kuti nini handidzoke ikoko vakazopa ipapo pasisina wirirano panga pasisina wirirano ndanga ndakutoshautana nanatsano baba vachachitiketa ngabve pano mazvibona kuna tezvara akadaro hanzi mwana wangu ndakapinza chikoro tanga ndichida bebisara wakadaro patichasangana hapana kana mhoro sara shako na mama vako plus ujarorwa na baba vako handina basa nazvo vakanditi mpasha imboko uvaudze kuti nini handidzoke ikoko ndati sara shako na mama vako plus ujarorwa na baba vako handina basa nazvo vakanditi mpasha imboko
16 minutes past 2 o'clock, and welcome to the #1 interview show in the country. And it's proudly brought to you by NMB Bank. It's called Center Stage, and each week we make sure that we bring you a trending personality, a big superstar, to come through into the studio and get to talk to us about this and that and this and a whole lot of things in between. But every once in a while we like to surprise you with an upcoming artist, and we do this because we also just feel like they may not be a part of the big names, but they definitely do have the talent that needs to be seen by you and everyone else around the world. So this week we've got a guy called Dancehall Keddah. I mean, like, what do you think of the music so far? What do you think about the vibes that he's bringing? We have him in the studio and we're going to be talking to him up until 3 o'clock. So the WhatsApp number is open 0712-831-172 and our phone lines are 0242-498-652 and 498-654. We will open up the phone lines a little later on, but for now we're also live on the Facebook page Power FM Zimbabwe. So please do like and share this link, share the link with everybody that you know, and tell them it's all going down courtesy of NMB Bank. So I want you to do something. Imagine a world with first class service, a world where you're always first and never lost. NMB Connect gives you just that. From wherever you are, you can withdraw or deposit cash, apply for a new loan or top up or pay your bills, send money, buy airtime and keep track of your account right from your mobile phone. So to get started, dial *241# or download the NMB Connect app from Google Play Store or from the App Store. You can also visit NMB Connect online on www.nmbconnectonline.co.zw. NMB Connect, your digital bank. And you know that you can pay your bills instantly to registered billers without even moving an inch. I mean, all you have to do is just take your phone, yeah? Then select bill payments, pick your service provider in the categories of utility, insurance, telecommunication, fuel, hospital, airlines, retail, and real estate, just to name a few. Go ahead, pay your bills online today, using your mobile phone today on *241#, NMB Connect app or NMB Connect online. You get a digitally stamped receipt only from NMB Connect. It's your digital bank. So let's get straight into it. 0712-831-172. Hit us up with your comments. We have Dancehall Keddah in the studio. Hey, Keddah.
Deep Chamvary.
Okay, so I know the other artists have something they say, a slogan they say, so that everybody identifies with them. What is yours?
Ndinonzi DK achunira nguriri kudiwa nema DJ akuma pativa kundibosa ndiri pa replay biri bang bang Dancehall Keddah.
All right, let's talk to you, DK. Did you just go back a little bit and take us through the journey that Dancehall Keddah has had to go through before he got to the point where people started talking about him as an artist? So basically what we're saying is, tell us about yourself growing up.
Growing up, it's just for me. I'm going music from primary. I remember story marimba to high school. High school ndo kwanda tanga music, my instruments could say because ndakadza pa Prince Edward. Saka pa Prince Edward uchishika first day form wanononzi you're either going to choose sport or music. But abanano vavachikolo vana one. So I chose music. Ndo kwanda kadzidzira magitari. So I started actually in the story. My first professional work as a musician, I played the drums for Bob Nyabindi. And I was still in Form 3. And I remember way back.
How did this happen? How did you end up playing drums for Bob Nyabindi?
Vagauya ku PE. Sometime he always used to come nana eudamdara tu ku chichichi. Saka vaigara tichimbo vaona sema euda vachimboona tichiridzo chichichi. And my dad was a big fan ya Bob Nyabindi. Saka mdara akazoenda kugiga akati handine mupana wangu andi pa PE anoita zvekutidzaridza ndara vandi describe abo vati ndomziva mvana uyu ndi anoridzira jazz band ri pa PE. So that's how paakazoya uchikuru vaskondichaga kati koyoji imboya unomboita uchingodzidza. So first ndakangoenda kunodzidza. And then my first gig there, drama wachana kuya that day. Ndobva ngonditi iwe unogara uripo kayo, are you ready? But I did and then that was the first gig yanakatanga kuenda. Ndantoreka mfana. I remember pandakambobuda panzi ndichidaurwa nemhepo vanhu vanga varipo kamwana akaribuda mbawama but ndakatotanga kutotambira from music as a drummer. I was Form 2 or Form 3.
Oh my goodness! What? Okay, so you're not only an artist. You're only a singer. You are a musician as well.
Yeah, and a producer as well.
Oh, okay. So there's so much I want to know today. All right. So you then in primary school, you said you used to partake in music activities a lot.
It's marimba.
Marimba. Yes, that's always the first rhythm that you're taught in marimba class. Okay, and then in high school, that's when you got the opportunity to perform.
And then because I did it for maybe 3 months tops. And that's what I get to focus on school because I'm going to form 4. But then still in the PE jazz band and stuff like that. So I got currently exposed to a lot of performing. Because I perform a PE jazz band, I got my hotels, my weddings and stuff like that. So I got high school, I got to perform. But I'm not as much you don't get paid or anything. It's for
the experience.
And that taught me a lot because Pandagazo pays at school. Vanambo gara kumba a bit, Vanazina chikoro che music. Because unongozi vari padhinika unongochimboudza what do you but in English I know into that music.
Music ndokwandari
so that's what it po yona chaenda kuchikoro chacho chemusic. Saka ndakatanga naenda ku Zimbabwe College of Music ndikanoita 1 year, then I took another year, then vanazoenda pa Music Crossroads Academy vanoita 2 years.
So at both places, what were you studying at?
At Chamvary College of Music, it was what's the name? Ethnology.
Ethnology,
Like it's mostly learning my traditional instruments and just the history of music in general. And then for Music Crossroads, Manji, it's more Western. You learn how to. It's more practical. To my instruments. A lot of my instruments are going.
All right.
Because nengo gonna my drums and the piano, but kuchoro manje ngwakuzidiskoti kuridza kwamukuita iwe ngogona kuridza but ngwakuzidiskoti apa uchauri kuridza chinonzi chakati.
Right. And these are the notes and the keys.
Semitone G major.
I did music in school, form 3 and 4. I remember it was part of in fact form 1 to 4 we were taught music. And to this it is learning the notes. Your G major, C minor. I was never, and then you had to draw my notes to my
semitone, to my quiver.
And I always just told myself, I know that I'm going to end up with parade yoga, but it's so it's not just me.
Ndechida kuzoimba nekuzokuridza so you need to know kuti ukuridze wozokasvika pavanhu onzi cha song iri muna G apa iwe unongoziva kuridza vanozva G chi wazina remember kuchechi ndakambozviita izvo ndaenda kuchechi kanji ndoridza ridza vandaridza zveshuwa mukomana anoridza vanazopuwa bepa ndakati andouya mangwana kandomboita.
I want to say shout out to everybody that's getting in touch with us on the Facebook page. Please remember, like and share our video. Please share it with everybody. And lots of people need to see this guy we've got in the studio. His name is Dancehall Keddah. You need to feel the vibe because he is such a vibe. I want to say shout out to Tavadzo Andrew Jonas. Tavadzo, I don't know who pinned this one, but Tavadzo says, Anzi, DJ Khaled, Keddah, welcome to radio where my DJ anokuti wakanyanya, but neche mumoyo wachiti unopenga. I don't know what that means though. But have you ever been told that why end up into some music? We won't mention where, but has that ever happened to you? Maybe why into some music? But also did that ever happen to you?
But in unengone masong 5 song yandapika inini ndichoyanayo nasidonda pachamvari song
aisiyo charidzo
chamvari angonobvumura ave bom narabomba nayo song yazvonazo wasn't H2 wasn't H3 H3 inobverera zvekuti unongaura ayo habo.
All right, before we move on, let's just talk about that though. You always try to as an artist, you've got what they call the lead single that you want to lead with in your art. But aisirio inozo tambirwa. How then do you fix that? What do you do? How does that make you feel? Do you then just go with the flow? Because
even my first single ndakaburitsa from EP rangu ndakaburitsa in February ngeri chida moyo abda last year.
Okay.
Inini I didn't want to release a song yoyo. Yangeri bo zvayo but I said ndaenda kuburitsa. Munhu said no. vandobva vati ngatipushe song vatapusha song vayarira bo song yandaida inini ndobva yazobuda haina kurira song yechitiri manje yandakazokudai wamanaure tichimoitai. So it seems masong angu eseka yandopika inini it really goes anyway. Pakatopikwa nevamwe ndotanga kunadzorira.
Okay, I've seen some comments online that compare you and say that you sound like a mashup of Celsius and Decibel. Are you influenced by them? Do you know them? What's their effect on you? What's the story there?
Personally, I know Celsius. Celsius knows their personality. Decibel, I've never met him.
Yeah, because he's been gone for a while.
But music, with music, each tanga, even Pakatanga Zim down to Kudara, 2012, 2018, Celsius was there. Ajirova Mangoma, and the Takakura Shtira Decibel. I was a big fan of Decibel. Celsius Tango Tirira, you know, up until today, Notongo Tirira Celsius. What happens is, pavanhu vano industry made and panano vano chanta vanongo chanta and then kune vanhu vanoimba zvine mamelody. The thing chinoitika kunesu manje vane mamelody because tinotoimba totorova manotes chichichi manotes achinjika they're the same notes. So you find kuti Celsius akauya akakuimbira song nemanotes 3 akadai ndikauya ndikasikira the exact same thing unless vanhu vachitonatsoziva voice rangu kuti uyu ndiDancehall Keddah uyu ndiCelsius. For now, I think I'm in a space here. I'm still starting. So I'm wonder to get to know me. But pachasika point out when someone goes voice rank uyo ndi Dancehall Keddah uyo ndi ningi. So now it's not kuti I do it deliberately kuti vamwe ndiri kuda kuteedzera kana kuti or anything like that. No. Kutongoti for now, maybe
it's because, like you said, vanoimba melody vashoma as compared to the chanters. So ivo vashoma vari ipapo, that's why maybe you're being likened to Decibel and Celsius. But that's not the angle that you're going with.
That's not the
angle,
and
you're different from them.
Yeah, different. But definitely, I'm a big fan.
You're a big fan.
A big fan of both Decibel, Celsius to this day. Collab.
All right. So growing up, kids can have maybe 2 or more passions. Out of because they something like art, they want to give us a try to find their feet of where they want to be. So out of the many things you put your energy into learning growing up, why specifically music? Why then did you decide to incline yourself to music? Was it something that kept ringing in your head? Yes, or good try, but
for me, music, I don't remember anything else besides music. But I picked music because of this and that and that. Music, you know. But then obvious was Ukura. For me, it was an advantage because even primary. I learned looking for primary school. I was the only albino there. Saka passemble baby pakuriza marimba ndindega nendakamira pamberi baby. So that attention yaindinakidza man. So it was like over there uti kwandi kuchurch unongoti mwana wa pastor une access imwe isingorina munhu wese. Saka pachikoro you're the only albino and you're the only one anoridza marimba. So everyone passemble
akatoipa cha.
Papa pangorokoro wako manhanga. It's not but to munhu akakutarisa how do albinos vanobvumidzwa kuridza marimba? All right, it's a lot.
I like that you brought that up. You know, that is something that a lot of people have it's a topic, a sensitive topic, but very often people pass remarks and comments. At what point in your life growing up did you realize that my skin tone is different from the other kids? What point did you realize this?
Time I fully realized it and embraced it in high school. Primary,
everyone treated you the same.
Yeah, because plus by nature and I always
we can see that. We can all see. Yeah.
So it's very hard to do the guy class the whole day. So you find that I had a lot of friends. Obviously, but I always had friends around. So it was almost like
so in primary school, you didn't really recognize that I am different. So
I recognized it pandai mangwe albino.
All right.
Because you'd find kuti vamwana vachifamba vega One watch, you know, one watch no kids around but then
and you'd wonder,
I was really by myself. To this day, I'm really by myself. You find with the realize that hey, because
your confidence is really amazing. Where does this confidence come from? What was it like for you growing up? Is this something that your parents instilled on you?
Yeah.
Were you treated like, what number are you in your family?
I'm the firstborn of 3.
Okay, so were you sheltered? What was it? What's confidence? It's either you're going to be the victim or the victor.
My dad always told me, he was always honest, but he always found a way even from a young age. I remember this conversation and when you go looking for a job, you need to understand one thing. You're going to 5 my A's, the next guy I need 2 my A's. They're most likely going to pick this guy because the way you are different and them dealing with you, you need to understand that. But I'm not going to choose someone because when I'm so you need to understand that in this world you need to fight times 2. Those are you need to deal with it. But you are talented. That's not something that everyone else can say.
Wow.
So make sure that talent doesn't go to waste because there was a reason why he gave you that talent. So from that's the mentality and and even let's have this conversation. I may not be the most known person, but I'll be the first person who notaries.
You're going to stand out. So since I have your attention, I might as well show you what I can do.
And more on so those are point even if I'm given an opportunity even per stage and rambe perform and because I know once I'm going stage taris. Just it can once what taris say that opportunity or people. But
so how do you want to be identified in this industry?
Honestly, and that's couldn't come up with a solid. I want people to say Dancehall Keddah, because the thing with me is music. I love music. I love everything about music. Everything, the singing, the producing, the instruments. I want to be able to just do and be music.
Can you just wave to the camera and say a shout out to everybody watching on Facebook Live?
Shout out to everyone watching us live on Facebook. Thank you so much. Keep sharing.
Alright, so basically what you're saying in a nutshell about everything with your talent is that you, if they're going to talk about you, look at that albino guy. You want them to say, not just look at that albino guy, you want them to say, look at that albino guy, I know na kids are not gonna but that's how you want to be identified.
I remember I had I think it was my mom. If it wasn't my mom, it was my sister. One day a company in agency GO in agency Goga. They don't think Gogas, but my idea was God's only gifted albino.
Yes.
So
of Zimbabwe. Hey, Gogas, there we go.
Gogas, the name but you know, Nangoro boys Raneta Mandara, it may come off as G. You're being too pompous, but to this day I still maintain that mentality. But not in a prideful way or in a Maya, but in a way to just boost myself.
Okay.
I am God's most gifted albino.
I think you should put that hashtag Gogas.
Gogas.
I want to take you back. I heard that in 2010. How old were you in 2010?
In 2010 I was 20 now. 2010 I was like 20.
You were
19, 18 to 21 something.
You're 18, okay, 19, 20. Anyway, it said that you snuck out to go to that big concert. Yeah, Akon na Sean Paul. And you went there, and he recorded a single, and then you put it on CD, and you went there. Security. It didn't do Akon, CD. Let's talk about that incident. What happened?
I remember it was the 4th of September 2010.
You even I don't even remember.
That was the first song yandakata kuita in a professional studio.
Right.
Because kumebrino madeza negara ku Ashton Park. So my thing is unowaza uchikura unotecho na documentary barepas achinzi ndakazosangana naningi manamba CD rangu. So that's what I had in my head. So I went and recorded my song Makuseni. And chila song yangu mix of my CD. My
what was the producer? Iri kufana kubuda nas.
I remember the producer was classic. To this day ndakatomuna kana kamuzanyanto izi. Akatosiya katodenda sei. Ndakatomti kakudenda naye ndopinda chi. Ndoenda tikandipatola but urikuzero kuti kune golden chi. Back then yainzi chi golden circle, golden ticket or something.
Golden circle.
Urikuzero chi you can't get ayewa mndara dzai. Fanezura pa CD mandaenda. Anotomopinda even bagate because inini mari even manager kupinda nansina but nyaya yangu iripo ndeyoti ndaida kuenda unopinda
ungoziva kuti indiri kunopinda
chete ndichiona madocumentary ananazi nanani they made it seem as if changwari there will always be a way changwari gara waenda saka ndakangoenda but ndakatotadza kupinda CD rangu ndazokudzoka padini but my thing was ndaida kutopinda ndo pane pachitambwa pepe unotamba uchisqueeze uchienda but ndakatadza kupinda.
But listen, if it's according to God's plan, by fire by force,
it
will happen. But maybe the plan wasn't at the time kuti ukasangana naye unenge usati wakuzika nosaka iye ekona angu nosakupa attention. But now unekwa uri kuenda uku iye ndiachazokutsvaga kuti yakaitwa Knox na DJ Tira kuti where's Knox? I need to get in. Tell Knox to hit it. Yes. So I think if you keep believing in that, it may not be Akon, but it may be one big artist one of these days.
Definitely. And I still carry that ingredient to this day. If I want, for example, is my biggest moon one if I get on to Topino dance with Killer T.
For real. Tell us about that story. What's the story with you and Killer T?
Kungoni.
What is it? Correct. It's an area.
Sub Kungoni.
Okay.
Kigunoto. Satirimu club mani zatoma 3-4 tatopweza handi takuti tende badini varidza ndakarova ganas so 2012 I think 2012 asa kuma 3 am kwekwe unenge wakamuka ako but unenge usina unazomuka ka unenge wakurara aso ngetanga kurira ndarama ndakasitika pe kuti ndipadhuze nepadhoo pane maspeaker akandotera chichikuri mandakateerera soketi boy satakwenda padheni abvunza ndiani munhu wese manje aimuziva kileti ndasvika padheni boys ndikudoka songema ndaigirwa songema ngwana songo yakanakidzeyo kana boys komba saka mamasongo anowanikwa upi takuzotsvaga masongo yake saka ndo munhu andakatanga nandajaira obvious winky d tachitivaziya big man Killer T madezi acho ndovaiti kumatapi ndiko kwangu kuzayani chichi takudiska kumatapi ndekupi kumatapi ndekupi takuzoziya chichi even his storytelling to this day I think vanhu vanatsomupemba maflowers ake muri mweyo
kakumeditate anoita masongs.
Killer T is the only person I think anokwanisa kunyora song about microphone akanatsoitsanangura to a point yokuti nyange usati wamboona microphone zvayakaita unotozoti microphone yakaita sei inoshandei.
Since you're a big fan of Killer T, what do you think about people who say, or what's your opinion of people who say that Killer T is now sticking to one melody, his music is not changing, anongorine one melody anongoramba achishandisa pama songs?
No, I think here's the thing, mazuano music vanhu vari kuburitsa music vakawanda and vari kuburitsa music at the same time. Sachinoita ndechoti kuna Dancehall Keddah is a new artist. Kuna Wadiwa Music is a new artist. Kuna na Holy 10, kuna na everyone is dropping music at the same time. And people need to realize kuti Dancehall Keddah mnyuwani saka chaine style kiri nyuwani.
Right.
Killer T is Killer T. Killer T is already a legend. Sisina need uswera achitsomana na Dancehall Keddah
achitira tumwe tunhu arikostika
atobo
kugera ke euro get 5
saka chakuti njoti vanhu vanonzwa Killer T voti voda kukombea sound yaari kuburitsa ne the new artist because new one, but that's not as serious.
Muna rudifenda munhu wake
chairman tukabudira vakatini yangu matapi aromboimba song kuti kumatapi ndiko kwangu.
This message says, shout out to Dancehall Keddah wandifungidza John White airidza dzemagitare, keep pushing bra and don't let anything stop you. Keddah makanyanya mnogona, keep up the good work. This is my Ryan from Waterfalls. Teens in Cheetown says we love you so much, you are talented. This one says this guy is amazing, he doesn't let his skin color pull him down. This is Nati Inota. Now, yes, Skin, I think that's just the one thing that you cannot use against him because he's using it for himself.
It doesn't work
to his advantage.
If anything, you should use it to your advantage.
Yeah.
Because apana because ukataza murumunumga tune 4 different skin colors muno. I know he's a bit darker, you're a bit lighter. She's
Shenda zvakadaro.
I know kuzoshika light bulb boys.
I like that one. Light bulb. Okay, so that's how you identify
so you need to understand. Let's do this level. Light.
All right. I want to play a song from Dancehall Keddah. But before we do that, as a young man living with albinism, how do you want your story to be written in the great book of Zimbabwe's most amazing musicians? When that book is written, how do you want us to write about Dancehall Keddah?
You could write it 2 ways. You could write it how I said it. How Dancehall Keddah was God's most gifted albino. Yeah. Or you could just say, boys, go with him with faces who are into Dancehall Keddah.
Light bulb, so.
The light bulb, so. I got more one. You know what I mean? Because I believe you shouldn't hide anything. Because people, what I've noticed for Nogawanda, I've done a lot of interviews on Nogawanda for my blogs, and they don't necessarily ask you, would that be offensive to you? And to me, it depends. Maybe in the way I was told, but I don't think that's offensive. There's this albino guy who's Dancehall Keddah akapenga. That's not offensive. You're just describing moon. There's this tall guy who's Japanese akapenga. You're not
hey, how dare you call him
how dare you call me tall? Right. But you're tall.
What is wrong with
so
all right, so we're gonna jam that song by Dancehall Keddah 0712831172. Please don't call our WhatsApp number, just send a message, and we're gonna be opening up the phone lines. I think this one is it's perfect considering that it's what is Dancehall Keddah about?
Dancehall Keddah is a song about it's a party or it's just a mood, and kana paine muni ye mood yo dance arivarwe
kana paina Dancehall Keddah pana DK dance arivarwe, right? All right, so we're gonna jam that song right here by DK Dancehall Keddah
on air and online.
She with her, baby.
Baby, but no I need her. Uchitika. Bandina batamaiki mango manichi bossa. Inenge yaba ketaroba. Baby, you got to check out today, so. Kantamiroga uri kuitoka hivi. Sai when you get in the kuchuna hivi. Mani yangu yese ngotora nekuti matanzi auri kuroba kantamiroga uri kuitaka iwe mfai weni karenda kuchuna iwe mani yangu yese ngotora nekuti matanzi auri kuroba mwanasikana akapenga aya nanganda kutodonetsa kotrangwa pa unonoi enda unotenga omula unochei enda unotsvaka akupeta baby pauno wainira uchidzika bandina bata maiki mango mandichibosa Ketaroba, baby, you got to check out today, so. Uno wainira, uchitika. Bandina bata maiki mango mandichibosa. Inenge yaba ketaroba. Baby, you got to check out today, so. Nigga, baby, can you imagine it? Chira siwezi kana wine makasi ninti woeduma kava sada kundi kurumizira pauri baby kana mubura ndine vawisira ha imi sha naipohere kava sada kundi kurumizira pauri baby kana mubura ndine vawisira ha imi pohere baby pauno wainira uchidzika bandina bata maiki mango mandichibo
that's a fire jam by the young man that we've got in the studio. Hashtag Gogas, God's only gifted albino of Zimbabwe. But you can just put the Z just for it. It doesn't have to mean anything. Remember, Center Stage is proudly brought to you by NMB Bank. And we want to say a big shout out to NMB Bank, and also shout out to you that are tuned in from all over the world, whether on Facebook, on the website, on DSTV Audio Bouquet, channel 893, or even just tune into the radio. Shout out to you, because it's because of you guys that tune in all the time to Center Stage. That's why NMB came through and they're like, no, let's talk to the listeners that are coming through. And NMB Bank has got an absolutely amazing platform which is called NMB Connect Bill Payments. So you know what, at the end of the month, bill payments, you can pay your rent, clothing account, funeral policies, or insurance from the comfort of your home. It's instant, and you get to share or save your digitally stamped receipts. So there's more freedom with your money and smart banking, brought to you by NMB Bank. And did you know NMB Bank offers you a solution to pay your utility bills from wherever you are without even waiting in a queue? You can save time and money by instantly paying your bills for yourself, for your friends or family on the NMB Bank NMB Connect app. So the short code is *241# or NMB Connect online. Smart banking on bill payments. NMB Bank, your digital bank. We got Dancehall Keddah in the studio. We want to open up the phone lines 498652 and 498654. Anzi ndokumbiro Dancehall Keddah adzokoredze what his father told him about his skin and how to use his skin color to his advantage. Those are some of the most motivational words I've ever heard in my life. It's Kim from Borda. Well, Kim, we're running out of time, darling. All right, we'll ask him to just say just a short, in brief, just summarize it. What was your point?
It was, as an albino, you need to understand the advantages and the disadvantages aripo, which won't change as how people perceive you and how you perceive yourself needs either. So as an albino, you need to understand kuti you're not going to just go up to girls or get opportunities just because on one segregator just because you're an albino, and that's not your fault. Those are to
but she shines to your advantage.
But use that to your advantage where you can shine because you're an albino. Make sure you go 150%.
All right. What are maybe, let's say, 3 of your most major frustrations about as an upcoming artist? What are your major frustrations? Be as honest as possible. I think this is something that will help the industry be more accommodating to upcoming artists.
If it's mostly about Zim Dancehall, there's a lot of, I would say, gatekeeping. If you come up, there's always going to be some sort of a ceiling. You need to go through that, you need to go through this person, you need to go through them. If you haven't, okay, I get what you're saying. If you haven't been endorsed by Ningi, then you're not going to be acceptable in the industry. People may, not sure my numbers are going up, but there are certain places they would see, if they post this, it will go. And they're posting everyone else stuff, but they won't post you because you're not aligned.
Also,
but then
my endorsements, I think this is to everybody. Let's move away from that. I remember this being an issue. Hey, who's going to take over? Who's inheriting Sauro's crown? And then there's all these new artists. But as long as conquering families, that's what you're saying. Gatekeeping. Let's accept every new artist as they are.
As they are. And I think it's not your place as a person to dictate kuti if I help you that's between me and Mwari. If you feel like, let me post song get 1 million views and it say, if that person never comes back to say then that's between him and God. But a lot of people poster but it's a very tricky issue could dance. So then in music as a general, and I think
yeah,
one love doesn't matter if you remember gospel, remember some dance or remember hip hop. We're both doing the same thing. It's all about music.
Lighting someone else's candle does not dim yours.
And on. Because if you look at music right now, if Pop 10 releases something, no going to poster. But if someone who gospel like a poster, poster,
okay.
You know what I mean? It should be just music.
Music is music. It doesn't have to be defined. We dance or have poster. Post it.
Let it go that way. Because my fans
we're left to the 8 minutes. I need you real quickly to just tell me, do you have a manager?
Yes.
All right.
I have a manager who's in Australia. I'm currently looking for a manager who's locally based.
All right. What qualities are you looking for in locally based manager?
I need a manager who understands kuti I'm an artist. My side is the music. If I bring the music, your side is the business. Bring the business.
Yes. So between do you understand the difference between a sponsor and a manager?
I do.
If someone comes through and says I'll give you money to do ABCD but you're a manager, would you go to that?
It depends. Are going to tengera imba ne motkari and then what? Was panemuna not amvana ndokufarira utengera motikari nemba. Then wondi taura wo ndisimbisa, that's another thing. That's a sponsor. But akauya kuti ndokutengera imba nemota iyi, then ini ndinda kupika makoza ako ndinda kudai then that's
and I will still bring you more business because the issue kuzoyitika pakuti iwewe wonaka what wana manager anditika sponsor okuti I'll manage you. Sponsor iye hacha kutsvagire me business. You know ramba ichita kuti iwewe uzoita remove yourself from under his wing. On to the next. That is my point that I was trying to put out, that I was hoping you'd bring out, because as new artists ndopamuruzo stickira ipapo pekuti kuri kuuya John anenge aine mota anokupa motikari yekufambisa but mota isi mustamako okurojera imba isi yako uri kurojera
but nyaya kuti manje muona chinetika munhu panoya achikutura and anosikukutura mu one room and uri kugara wega uri bachura ke uri Dancehall Keddah kugara pashitungiza uri wana uri kupisa uri kufamba uchimhoreswa mustreet but auna mari or anything like
that. Abasta yako irufana kukwira, you're supposed to have a certain level, yeah.
Munoyo vakuti no ona mfane yokuti udai chagwa iri. Wakunogara uchi these 3 rooms or cottage or 4 house wave zvamawirirana.
Tongoti kana ku Eastleigh.
Izvezvi nye kuti because also there's the COVID thing, hakuna mashows, hakuna chi, so there's no way andiri kuita mari. Saka already ndine mhuri sandichatotora chi
that opportunity. All right.
So what
are you doing to avoid yourself getting into falling into that trap, which would then
honestly
my guy, like I was to see us there's gonna be bigger things that are gonna come.
My favorite guy is an Audi. Yeah,
Audi 498-652-54 Power FM. All right, let's take it to the phone lines. We only have 5 minutes to go. Please turn down the volume of your radio and Zigisayo volume your radio. Taraina Dancehall Keddah.
All right, boy.
And did you say
yo, Mwira King.
Hey, boy. DJ Wisla.
Oh, Mwira DJ.
I was
shout out to you. Power FM, hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from? All right. Please just turn down the volume of your radio when you call in, and we're running out of time, so just keep it short and sweet. Power FM, hello. We lost them. Power FM, hello. All right. Fungai Bogo says, I wish I had more audience to post you. Manje, I normally get 10 likes per my post angle.
10 likes zakakosha because 10 likes.
Story na 10 idzodzo saka tutodzida
tutodzida 10 idzodzo.
Tutodzida.
Ndofa tutosimudza team DK pa totangira pa 10 vavo.
Yes. Power FM, hello. Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from? Sorry, my brother. We're going to have to cut you off. Please call again because we couldn't hear you. Power FM, hello?
Hello?
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Elijah from
okay. What's going on? Musaise phone per loudspeaker. I don't know what happens. So I'm not sure what the science behind that. But please don't put your phone on loudspeaker. Power FM, hello?
Hello, how are you, Chamvary?
I'm fine, thanks. And what's your name?
DJ Nafaya.
DJ Nafaya. Taura name komana?
Dancehall Keddah.
Yo, King Mwira.
icho muri sei?
Aiwa, easy king.
Bochi baba rambe madaro ndongonakirwa energy ndakona iko maro T.
Aiwa, thanks king.
Yes, rambe madaro.
Heavy.
All right, we got a message here. I'm trying to look for this one that says, is Keddah married?
No.
You're not married?
Keddah is single.
All right, but Terence?
Terence
is a whole nother story.
Terence is single. The whole package is single.
All right, Power FM, hello.
Hello, Chamvary, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. What's your name and where are you calling from?
It's Mafar, I'm calling from Lawayo.
Go ahead and speak to Dancehall Keddah.
Hi, Keddah, how are you?
Queen, how are you?
I'm good. I love your energy every time you're on stage.
Thank you so much.
Keep going, man.
Thank you.
Give my shout out to Chamvary.
Hey, shout out to you as well, girl.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. All right, let's take one more call and then he's going to give us his digits and his contact details. Power FM, hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Chanel Empor.
Okay, I'm in a Power FM, hello.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, Jacob Kurewatira. I'm calling from Warren Park in Dancehall Keddah.
Yo, mira say king.
Hey, Keddah.
Each baba.
Aiwa chipawa jombana wangu heavy bora mbeli tinewe mbana wangu.
Heavy, thanks so much baba.
Kawani yanga.
Ndafunga kuti pachauyo vanhu vanoziva vachapa mpana advice vedoiva vafana kupa mukomana advice maadvice muripi because wambona kuti maadvisor varipo vakawanda maadvisor
vatauzouya ndakanda number
all right, so let's have do you have a WhatsApp group?
Ndadotinovhura chitobva pana.
All right, but what's the number that people can get in touch
my
with?
number is 078 555 8189.
All right, 078
078 555 8189.
8189. My number. All right, and social media pages that people can get in touch with you?
From Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, it's Dancehall Keddah. Keddah yangu, it's KEDDAH.
All right.
Yeah, I always say that when I want to know, but KEDHA, KEDAA.
Last words to everybody that's tuned in and whoever else you want to give a shout out to.
To everyone that tuned in, thank you so much for the support, my likes and my loves. I always see them. And Varkuna video, Chichichi, thank you so much, everyone. I don't support. More works coming, more videos, and yeah.
And it's done.
Yeah, man. I'm a shout out to Ariwaz and I'm Darren Love. Shout out to Darren Love. Shout out to my dad, mom, Yangu. Hey, shout out to Sekurunem Zukuru. I want to everyone I know to support in general. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And out to my Stacy and I see you. Uncle Silati, I see you.
All right. Shout out to you, Dancehall Keddah. We wish you all the best in this journey that you're embarking on. And the love is there. Just keep your head solid. Don't forget. You are Gogas. So there's a lot of people that are looking up to you.
Thank you so much.
And we hope to host you soon. The superstar, Dancehall Keddah.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you to everybody that has been tuned in. Thank you to Shingi, Taku, BB, Percy, and Dancehall Keddah. My name is Chamvary. We'll be back again next week, brought to you by NMB Bank. And remember, NMB Bank
This has been Center Stage with Chamvary. All the hottest and latest live.